Take marker. The Unforgivable action, guys. Let's get right to it. Take marker. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? I'm Ryan D. You can call him Ryan680.
I'm Angela at that cat lady Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Movie Talk for movie fans. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Let's get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. So this movie, we're a little late to the party here. It's a Netflix film with Sandra Bullock. The Unforgivable tells a story of a woman who is released from prison after serving a sentence for a violent crime and re-enters a society that refuses to forgive her past. How many movies have we seen this happen? And occasionally, where a lot of situations like this, where it's like biopics and all that. And I mean, I could say I could see quite a bit of them like this. But it was very different because it's hard for me to see Sandra really in this type of role because it's very different.
Yeah, I mean, it's very different from a lot what she's done in the past. I know she's kind of dipped into she's done drama before, but she's dipped into like comedy. So it was really interesting to see her go back to this and portray this character. I really was intrigued because I think Sandra Bullock's a pretty great actress.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And I was pretty intrigued how she was gonna portray this character, where she's gonna go. We know anybody who comes from prison, they're in the system, they always struggle trying to reintegrate into society. They're being
judged countless times, depending on what the crime is and all that stuff. And in this case, I mean, we see in the trailers, it's a cop killer. This one's been out since early
which has
November.
Its own stigma.
Yeah, which has its own a lot of just a lot of struggles in general with society, trying to re-enter it, just trying to just to cope with other individuals and everything, because it's like, dude, you don't know who's related to a cop, you don't know, and if that person's related to a cop, they're gonna be like
struggling, finding a job, holding down a job, housing, but also this added layer to the story of she had a younger sister she was taking care of whenever she did go into prison, and she's trying to locate her and trying to get in contact with her. So there's that added layer, and I was really surprised to see Sandra Bullock in her performance. I think she did a great job. I loved her in this. She was phenomenal. It was
definitely different because without seeing her without any makeup or hair done, and because a lot of the film, it's like her hair's like all theed out and everything, and it's just like all over the place,
but
right?
It just showed she didn't care about her appearance, but only to reunite with her sister.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how down she was gonna be, like to do this role, and I'm for it. I'm 100% for it. There's a lot of problems I had with this movie. For one, the formation of this movie, the format, the way it was telling the story, then bringing us back, kept going back and forth. For me, I don't mind it, but it's like, do it every now and then. But they were doing it like every 30 minutes, and it was annoying. I felt like it was very intriguing from the main story that they were telling right now, And then when they told us the story, it was like anticlimactic.
I mean, to be fair, the climax did kind of surprise me. I didn't get that. I didn't see that coming. But the climax from the past, because there's two different climax from the past, climax from the present. I really didn't mind that going back and forth because with every flashback, it adds a little bit more to what happened. And granted, it's not everyone's cup of tea. It is slow. It takes a long time. It takes most of the movie to really piece together what happened.
Which I don't mind, because we have felt that way with Nightmare Alley, but Nightmare Alley was differently shot very well. It was a different story, a different outlook. I don't have a problem with that, but it's just, it's not Sandra's fault. It really is. It's just the way this film was edited. It's the way, this film came out to be an hour and 52 minutes. I could have cut out 30 minutes of this movie and made it an hour and a half.
I wouldn't want to cut out. So for like Nightmare Alley, I know we kind of poked fun because that guy fell asleep in our theater or whatever. But for me, Nightmare Alley dragged more than this film. I was thoroughly intrigued. It constantly kept my attention.
See, I'm reverse. I'm reverse.
I'm reverse. And that's okay. Yeah. I feel this one I liked dragging. The flashbacks. I know with Nightmare Alley, there was a lot of moments and that kind of dipped a little bit, that kind of lost my attention. But this one, it just kept my attention the whole way through. It didn't dip for me. Granted, it is a slower movie. It's not a lot of action.
But see, it's not even that though. I mean, we got John Bernthal in here, the Punisher himself, and he does great roles. But it's like,
but we have like also...
I enjoyed him in here. I enjoyed his screen time in here a lot more And here's the thing though, it's just like he didn't, again, there's no action, right? He didn't do any action or anything like that. We get Viola Davis Sr., we get Vincent and here's the thing, they were in the movie like 2 or 3 scenes, and I'm just like, why even have them? Like, it felt very unused great talent in there, because they are great talent, all of them are, and it's like, why would you even have them? I get why putting Sandra Bullock in there is a good that's a good move right there. We saw her do the serious role in Bird Box. Remember the Bird Box? Oh man, there was so many memes, so many different memes in that film. But to see her do this one, it just, again, it has nothing to do with her. It had everything to do with the way the script was written. I didn't like the way it was formation. Well, I just had so many issues when it comes down to that. Put on comments down below. Maybe you enjoyed this movie so much. Maybe you really did love this movie. Put on comments down below. But for me, it didn't go in tune with me as well as I thought it should. I thought it was gonna be better. I'll be honest. I thought it was gonna be better. And I'm gonna say no. This is not the film we deserved. I mean, and again, it has nothing to do with the actors or actresses. It has nothing to do with Sandra Bullock in here. No, nothing whatsoever, because she is phenomenal. She's great. Miss Congeniality. I mean, The Proposal. I mean, dude, The Proposal. Rest in peace, Betty White. That was in there with her as well in that Tribe song, right? Remember they were dancing to the wall, to the sweat down my balls. Yeah. So then, dude, that was, it's really remarkable to see how these people could do so many different roles and so many different tunes of just different films, and just how you could change the tone from facial recognition, you recognize that person from like another comedy film, and then you see them do this crazy role. It's like no makeup, no like, and she didn't have any makeup on. She had to seem almost as if she was a homeless in that sense, at least close to it.
I think it's just not necessarily homeless, but just some basic. Like, she doesn't have no fancy clothes, no fancy makeup, no fancy jewelry or nothing. She just came from prison, and her sole focus is just getting a job, maintaining a job, and finding her sister. It really reflects on the character. Hence, no makeup.
Definitely dramatic storytelling here. For me, it just for some scenes it just felt a little too dramatic. Again, I know that's weird for me saying that, because I love drama. I love drama, and it's like, what the heck? Like, again, it just felt too much. Story really it loses focus of the main character a lot. It kind of dips into other characters, and I don't like that. And then they're becoming irrelevant at the end. So it's like it kind of drifts away from the main character, which I hate. I hate it when movies do that. And this movie kind of did that a lot for me. A small little twist was not too bad. I didn't see that coming at all either. You guys will know what we're talking about if you have not already seen it. But yeah, this is definitely. I'm gonna say give it a try, man. And, if you like Sandra Bullock, give it a try, because that's the reason why I was entertained. Not the script, not the action, not the story, but because Sandra Bullock was pulling off that character right there.
I agree with you. I do think it is the film we deserve. So I disagree with you. I do think this is the film that we do deserve. I think she did a great job. All the cast. I know you said that they're a little bit underutilized, but I do think they did a really great job. So I overall think it was something we deserved.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. And here's the thing. So ratings 1 out of 10. 10 being the highest. What do you give this rating, Angela?
I'll give it a 7.
A 7. Dang. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a bad one. We're going to be totally split apart. It's the first movie we're ever drifted apart. I have to give it a solid 4. All right, give it a solid 4. Again, it was below average for what I'm used to watching and all that stuff. And again, though, it just had nothing to do with the actresses. It had everything to do with the story and the script and everything, and the way that was formatted. And it could have been 30 minutes shorter. I'll be honest there. It could have been 30 minutes shorter. Since we're split on this, we're going to say Angela recommends it and I don't. So, yeah, I'm going to be like, no, she gives a thumbs up. I give a thumbs down. Yeah. No. But all right, guys, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, and put on comments down below. Maybe you enjoyed this movie so much. Let us know in the comments down below. Maybe you hated it. Let us know in the comments down below, or maybe you just disliked it as much as I did. All right, thank you guys for watching, and have a safe one, guys. Stay safe, San Antonio. Check y'all later.